Let's
Let me
go. All
swing that
right,
over.
y'all. Welcome to another episode of Plug Talk. You know, it's your host, D Marachi.
I be the lifeline. You know what
I
time it is?
all right. But before we get into it, y'all know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video. And also, you know, YouTube, they like to play a little bit of games as well. So check your notifications because sometimes they bounce you off. You know what I mean? Want to
Also,
make
y'all.
sure. Go ahead.
No, finish.
Nah, what I was just gonna say is just check your notifications, and because we're dropping content on a consistent basis, so y'all don't want to miss a video. So, so with that,
Also, y'all, as well as commenting on the video we sharing with y'all today. Also, if you have any suggestions, things y'all might want us to cover, talk about, or maybe want to hear from us, or some content that you came across yourself that you may want us to do reactions to, man, feel free to reach out to us. If you hit us in the comment section and tag Plug Talk, we will respond and give y'all maybe an email or something to reach out to us too. You want to put that in the description, D Marachi?
what as far as
The email?
yeah, everything's in there. Everything's in there, bro.
Okay,
Everything
cool.
it's on every video. So if you just look through the description, our email, our Instagram, you can contact us multiple different ways. And we see everything. So when y'all be saying them slick comments, we see everything. Just keep that in mind as well, too.
Y'all lucky my ass be ignoring that shit. I'm telling you, I'll come get some of y'all hell. We ain't gonna do it. We gonna relax.
Right, right. So we got a good one today. Basically, we got the whole Jay Prince Offset thing going on. A little bit of dialogue that was exchanged between the two. So we're gonna get right into it. Let's get to it now.
There's gonna come a time that everything we say, Quavo gonna have an opportunity to bear
Hey, your hand on the speaker, bro. Can't hear it.
Down from A to Z, and I look forward to
there you go.
seeing today. But even more important than that, like I told him the last time I saw him, you know what I mean? It's love here. There's love here, and I look forward to that coming back together soon. But this Offset dude, I ain't gonna leave him out. I'm just real like this, because niggas be throwing rocks and hiding their hand, right? They be throwing rocks and hiding their hand, and I don't like them kind of individuals, And the truth of the matter is, one can dance and different things in front of these different cameras and all that kind of shit. And when reality, the truth of the matter is, nigga, you wasn't really right there with Takeoff when he was alive. You know what I mean? So for you to be taking these positions that you taking, you know what I mean? And I got people everywhere.
You got a line for that.
Things. I'm gonna just say this to you. Don't never put me in no position where, I have to defend myself. You know what I mean? That wouldn't be. And, I have to say that. But it's $1 million worth of game. You know what I mean? It's $1 million worth of game, and I'm going to give it to him right on $1 million worth of game because I ain't going to throw rocks and hide my hand. I'm going to just let it be known, to him because I hear what's being said. And it's all love after that. Peace.
That was some bullshit, Jay Prince. I ain't even gonna lie.
Hold on, that's like congratulating the nigga, then slapping him in his fucking face.
Hold on,
I agree.
Yeah, we definitely want to get Offset's response.
Yeah, they about to play Offset shit now.
Definitely. like a threat to me.
Put that tree down, boy.
Offset. So we're gonna hear Offset's response. You can definitely hear the anger in his voice as he's giving his response.
Hey, first off, y'all niggas speaking on my real brother. I don't know what y'all niggas got, what the fuck y'all niggas got going on. Y'all niggas speaking on my real brother. How dare one of y'all niggas speak on me and Tay relationship, nigga? I don't know you niggas from a can of paint, nigga. Y'all niggas don't know how me and my brother rock, nigga. Clear your face, nigga. This your 5th interview, nigga. You done did about my brother, nigga. You ain't think about it, mama. You ain't think about the family, nigga. We ain't said nothing. Ain't nobody said nothing but you niggas. You niggas, man, who y'all niggas think y'all nigga is? John got it, nigga. Ain't nobody going for none of that, bro. I ain't studying none of that shit y'all niggas talking about either. And if you heard something from me, I'ma tell you it's gonna come from me. Call my phone. Y'all niggas going off of he say, she say. Then y'all niggas supposed to be this is who y'all supposed to be. And y'all nigga on interviews and it out on the interview. Talking about, I said, yeah, nigga, call my phone, homie. You call my phone, we'll have a conversation. You know what I'm talking about? All that plant internet. Ain't no talking going on the other side. That's like dark ass.
That's it. Sheesh. What you think, man?
Yo, you know, Jay Prince, he definitely made a legacy in the rap game. Rap-A-Lot Records put Houston on the map. So I don't want to take nothing away from that. You know what I mean?
Nah.
We
this ain't got shit to do with his legacy, man.
So, but that sounds crazy. And yo, those sounded like fighting words. And like, yo, that sounded like, yo, I see you, it's on sight. You know what I mean? There's no question.
That's how you took it?
Yeah, absolutely. That's how I took it. Like, yo, it's on sight. Cause it's like, yo, you speaking on you speaking on family matters. This is his family. Offset and take off a family. You know what I mean? So you can't tell man how to react, or what to say, what not to say when this is family at the end of the day. It's like me and IV having problems and somebody coming in and they saying something. Even though me and IV had a falling out, nobody can talk about our relationship. You know what I mean? Because this is my brother at the end of the day. And for somebody to come in and fit in an outsider, and you allegedly, you know, your surrounding people has something to do with his death. Like, yeah, they're gonna ask questions. You know what I mean? Like they gonna ask questions. But yeah, go ahead, Ivy.
That's where you gonna hit that at?
I mean, you know, this a little bit. I got more to say. Yeah.
Hell, bro. You got a 40-round clip over there. You shot 2 shots.
I mean, I continue. I continue if you want. It is just
what
that.
What do you think about Offset's response, though?
I think Offset's response is spot on. Nobody has said anything from their side. None of the Migos, QC, none of their close associates, nobody. Y'all been the only ones that's been speaking about it.
Right.
You know what I mean? But yet you ain't provided no answers to who did what, to who did who. If you really weren't involved, you would definitely give those answers. You know what I mean? And like he said, yo, you can't talk about somebody that ain't family. You can't do that. And you out of line for that. Some just seem fishy over there with Jay Prince and the Mob Tie Boys, man. It seemed fishy.
We said that on the first episode we covered it is when Takeoff's unfortunate, untimely demise happened. And I remember when we did that episode, like it just nothing seemed right about what happened, what you can see from those videos. You know what I'm saying? My take on Prince is this, man. I try to look at it right now from 2 different perspectives. I look at it from a streets perspective, and then I look at it from an industry perspective. On the street perspective side, if they didn't have nothing to do with it, this would have been handled totally differently than how it's been handled. I think that they wouldn't be doing interviews if they didn't have nothing to do with it. They wouldn't be answering nobody's questions because they'd be doing exactly what Offset said. They'd be hitting their lines. They'll be making sure they had some understanding with them. They wouldn't have to go to $1 million worth of game. So what that's telling me is, nigga, QC ain't trying to holler at you. Quavo ain't trying to holler at you. Offset ain't trying to holler at you. And all that's telling me from a streets perspective is, nigga, they already know what happened. Period.
Right.
They've made their decision. It's already what they own, they already own, bro. It been that way. So it ain't nothing to talk about from their side. That's why they not talking. However, to me, Offset just sunned the shit out of J Prince, man. Like, cause the simple fact is, bro, you the OG in this situation, and you handling this situation like it's something that happened from a distance. It's just something you seen on Instagram. And I understand J Prince wasn't there. So J Prince, why the fuck are you at $1 million worth of game interview? That's your son's problem. Let your son man up for once and get the fuck out the way. Because the only way you're going to be able to resolve the situation is handling the shit the right way, whether your son guilty or not. It seems to me like it's some guilty consciences going over in that Prince room, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because the way they going about doing this, it's industry. It's industry. It's commercial. It's like, yeah, we had something to do with it. We got the money to cover certain shit and move certain ways. He might have some police officers in his pocket over there. It may be a lot more to the story not being told so far. And I get that. But you're doing interviews on it like it's already said and done. You're doing interviews on it like you don't give a fuck about their family. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not thinking about his mama. Like, right. They're not thinking about none of that. You see what I'm saying? It's obvious they not. So that means to me you didn't give a fuck.
Yeah. But yeah, he go ahead. No. Go ahead, bro. Finish it.
I don't know if you've seen the whole interview or not. But he on there talking about the dude Migo Bands, which is the guy that was with Takeoff and Quavo. He was the one that had the gun. He's an A&R. He had a gun. J Prince is on there basically saying, I guess dude, the Migo Bands dude came back here to Atlanta and gave a statement. He was saying he wished the bullet would have hit him. And he said that Migo Bands dude is the cause of all this. And it didn't have nothing to do with his people that shot. He's trying to justify his people that shot. I'm going to get into that in a minute. Remind me. But I'm going to tell you why I believe that's bullshit too. But then he gets into talking about, Offset, bro. And saying that he basically throwing rocks and hiding his hands and don't make him have to defend himself. Like, you're threatening this man on a podcast. If you as gangster as they say you are, bro, you would never operate that way.
But my question is why are you even threatening him? All he wants is answers. You invited Quavo.
I don't think they want no answers, bro. If they wanted answers, they'll be reaching out to them. You know what happened, bro? They already know. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Offset didn't get on there and say, man, give me some answers. He said, bro, if you really feel that way, hit my line. You can holler at me, bro. You right. Going off of some he say, she say. Basically, J Prince saying he got some peoples in Atlanta, and his peoples in Atlanta telling him that Mike Offset talking shit or something, bro.
Yeah.
That's why he said he throwing rocks and hiding his hands.
That's crazy. I don't think he's hiding his hand at all. Yeah,
but ain't no telling what J Prince done heard or what somebody could have told him. somebody could have told them they gonna put a hit on them or something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I think, but what Offset was 100% grown man, mannish to me was when he told him like, bruh, you can call me. Why are you on social media talking about this? And when he told him that grown man, bro, you going off some he say, she say, and that's exactly what he's doing. Don't seem so gangster now, do it?
Nah, it don't. It don't. And they, they just don't.
But that exchange and then that response, Quavo looked like the gangster to me.
Offset.
Offset look, yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
One amigo niggas.
You better be careful.
Oh, I guess I'm supposed to say respectfully, right? Respectfully.
You crazy.
I don't know their names, bro. That wasn't my favorite group. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm just being honest. It was some songs they done I like. But I didn't individually know none of their names like that until we started covering this situation, man. I'll be honest with you, man.
Right.
No disrespect to them at all. They don't need my validation. They work speaks for itself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just stumbled on the name, man. It happens, man.
Yeah, man. Like I said.
Go ahead.
Yeah, man. I just think that his response was way out of line and out of pocket. J. Prince. And it's like, dang, you come in this aggressive for what? You know what I mean? You talking about it about what?
Yeah.
Yo, it looked like you doing damage control, but you ain't really doing damage control. You just making the situation worse.
Yeah.
The more and more you talk about it, because I'm like, what resolution is that really bringing? You keep talking about it.
Like I said, I think it's gonna be some stuff that gets revealed. See, homeboy, the one who actually supposed to be the shooter, is out on bond right now. So the pressure ain't on him like it would be in that county jail for him to talk. But either he's gonna have to eat this, and the Prince family gonna pay him off or something. Probably. This is my assumption now. You know what I mean? And he'll keep quiet and eat the case, or if he's not, it's gonna be a problem for them. It's gonna be a problem for them.
Yeah, man. And like you said, man, it's J. Prince is covering up for his son. So it's kind of like the when we covered the Master P and Romeo, like you always covering up for your son. Like when is he gonna be man up to handle his own? And like, why is he not saying enough? At the end of the day, he was directly there. He did.
He was the first one to do an interview. Hell yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah. He's not as polished as his father. So he be saying some bullshit out his mouth a lot. And you can tell, even when you watch the $1 Million Worth of Game podcast, like, they understand that, you can see it in his posture, the way he's bent all over, slouched down. Like something's sitting on him right now. You know what I'm saying? Something's on him. And his daddy knows. His daddy just ain't letting him be accountable for it, man. You know what I'm saying? And he got to. That's part of his growing up process. Like, if J. Prince wasn't the powerful rich man that he was, man, your son he would definitely be in jail right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, all that, the influence wouldn't be there for other people to hush for a minute. It wouldn't be there, bro.
Right. Yo,
it wouldn't be there.
Did you ever take a look at that $1 Million Worth of Game interview, the whole one, J. Prince?
Mm-hmm.
So what were their reactions like? Like, Wallow, Gilly, what were their reactions?
Gilly did a lot of the question action, kind of controlled that element. To me, Wallow was disgusted, bro. Like his posture, the way he was looking at him, he was kind of like, nah, y'all some foul niggas, and I can sense it on you. I think Wallow wasn't feeling that interview. To me, that was my perspective of it. I don't think they did a great job with their question action either, but for media, which is what they're doing, they did a great job. They asked the right questions. But for this type of situation, you got to put accountability on the Prince family, because it should have been certain things they didn't answer, or either moved around that question a better way. They were being a little too transparent, but at the same time not really showing good character at all towards the people who lost the family who lost a life in this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This shit was only 3 months ago, man. It's like, you know, they ain't had time to really heal from this yet, you know. So it's like that's not done with great taste right there, to me. However, though, I think they've taken everything so far with grace, which only lets me know they feel some type of way. They feel some type of way, bro.
Definitely. I will feel some type of way as well. And then, you know, Jay Prince was also saying like, yo, you weren't there next to Quavo and Takeoff, saying that about Offset. Yeah,
that was way out of line, bro. That was way out of line, bro. You know, you don't know their relationship, they rapport. And Offset said it himself, like, bro, you don't know me from a can of paint, bro. You don't know me for real, bro. Like,
right.
He was, he just he didn't show a lot of polish, man. He didn't show a lot of polish at all in this. And let me say this too, bro. I've been around, seen a few things, been around a few rappers and they crews, and seeing how they move and operate. Let me tell you something, bro. There's no way anything is happening to any of these entertainers when they on somebody else's turf, if they with them, unless it kind of was planned to happen. You get what I'm saying? Like, right. You got to think about this. You got to think about this, man. Like, say at the time when Pac and Big, this is the reason why Pac and Big fell out, because he was on their turf, and even though they didn't have nothing, Big didn't have nothing to do with him getting robbed, it was like, bro, it wasn't no social media back then, so wasn't nothing going public. So it was almost his duty as his homeboy to be like, hey, yo, I know these niggas who did it. I ain't gonna ride with you on it, but nigga, if you want some get back, I can either call them and get your shit back or whatever, or it ain't nothing to get back once they put bullets in you, or I'll let you know who it is and you gotta handle your shit.
Right.
And I think that's the proper etiquette Tupac was talking about that he was looking for. And even with this situation, they're not doing the proper etiquette, man. And like I said, one thing about it, two things for sure: your son's team and your brother, the Jazz, the brother, like they didn't handle there was no way anything should have ever happened between y'all crews over nothing. This is the cash cow, this is the money, man. This is a famous motherfucker. They getting in here and they getting out of this motherfucker alive. That is all that matters. That's why they're with you in your town.
Right.
For that security purpose.
Right. They're like they're like the biggest artists in this day and age right now.
Yeah.
And like
probably one of the biggest rap groups of all time, bro.
Absolutely.
Arguably for sure.
Absolutely. So yeah, like you said, it was out of line when he said that, and I felt like him saying that. You saying that he wasn't next to them during that time. I feel like that was a shot, and it was like kind of driving even more of a wedge and bringing attention to drama.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
For sure, bro.
Yeah.
For sure, bro. For sure, man. It's just that it wasn't done in good taste. They didn't show no class with that shit. And I'm gonna be honest, man. They need to shut the fuck up, bro.
Right.
What it's gonna be is what it's gonna be. What's gonna happen is gonna happen. All that shit y'all doing right now, y'all don't need to be doing that, man. Y'all need to sit down somewhere. And like I said earlier, if they was really sincere about the well-being of them folks, reach out to their family, man. You should be seeing how their family doing. If they need anything, because you help with anything. It shouldn't be no reason why you're not in contact with them after they people came to your turf with your people and one of them ends up dead.
Right. Right.
You don't have the option to talk shit no more at that point, bro. Shut the fuck up.
Right. And
especially if you not calling us. Go ahead.
Nah, what I was gonna just say is Jay Prince is usually the dude. If some stuff happened down there, you could call this man for anything. Like there have been celebrities that have gotten robbed, incidents have happened. They call Jay Prince. Yo, Jay Prince rectifies the situation. Why is that not happening now?
Well, let's play devil's advocate for a second. What if when all those situations was going on, right?
Yeah.
They were set up by Jay Prince. And to form this illusion of having a higher power and why you need to kind of get with me when you come here, I'm going to make sure if you don't, something happens. Therefore, I can kind of put that impersonation on you like, yo, you need to come fuck with me. If you coming to Houston, you need to tap in, bro. So just playing devil advocate and putting that on your mind, and you like, well, why ain't that happen now? Well, you got caught with your hand in the cookie jar this time. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Cause yo, the big celebrities been robbed down there. Floyd Mayweather, all types. And yo, you always hear like, yo, Jay Prince stepped in, got this person back. Yo, these two artists, they got beef. Who they hollering at? Jay Prince. Go ahead.
You know Jay Prince is connected to Floyd Mayweather too, right?
Yeah.
You know they had a dispute. At one time with Jay Prince being a part of his management, and Jay Prince actually got paid for one of the fights, but Floyd fired him. There's boxing like management that talks about that situation with Floyd. So once again, I'm gonna say to you again, just playing devil's advocate. When Floyd got robbed down there, and because Jay Prince was already close to him and knew how to get to him, what if it was set up by him? See what I'm
saying? I wouldn't be surprised by that because he knows his every move. He's like, yo, I'm coming down this particular time. This is what y'all need to do. X, Y, and Z. All of this is alleged. You know what I mean? Let me just clarify that. Like, and then, yo, he got the drop on him. Like, all right, now, okay, yo, Floyd called him like, yo, Jay Prince, this is what happened. Da-da-da-da-da. Yo, I'm gonna make a call right now, see what we can do. He make a call, yo, I got the dudes right there.
we got your jewelry back, Floyd. But you gotta sign to my management team for me making this call. It took a lot to do that. That's how you talk to him too. It took a lot to do that, man. So, when you get a chance, stop by my office. We're gonna negotiate and talk a couple numbers.
Right.
In the meantime, I'm gonna have your jewelry sent over to your hotel to be there in an hour. Word. Word.
He just did him no Vaseline. Shout out to Q. Extorted him.
I mean, like I said, it's a way to keep yourself relevant. It's a way to keep yourself in the line of what's going on with other artists and the money right now. Because, I mean, like Rap-A-Lot's not the label it used to be right now. You know what I'm saying? Right. Scarface, Willie D. Dunn, Pimp C's gone, UGK, Bun B's retired, you know what I'm saying, pretty much, you know. So it's kind of like, you know, you got to stay in the loop somehow. You got to stay a part of that money you've been used to getting for 30, 40 years now. You know what I'm saying? So it's just kind of from, you know, from a hypothetical standpoint, from just, you know, looking at it from what I know the streets to be like, and the possibilities of motherfuckers who have that type of money and that connection to move on. It seems likely. Like you said, it's alleged. We just really hypothetically speaking here. You know, what if type of thing. But I just think, man, on this situation right here, man, be more respectful to that family right now and what they could possibly be going through. And if anybody should have been the first to speak on this situation, it should have been them. Right. And they haven't even spoke on it yet, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, man. We don't even know how they feel. We don't know what's going on with them. But we know a lot from J. Prince and their side. We know a whole lot.
Everything we know is pretty much from their side at this point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They talk very loud. Usually when you talk very loud, you got something to hide.
Well, you know, maybe in their case, you know, I talk loud all the time. I don't be hiding shit there. I'm just a loud motherfucker, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. You know? So what type of questions would you have asked if you was in? Because I didn't watch the interview. So what type of questions would you have asked J. Prince?
I'm gonna be honest with you. If I'm $1 million worth of game, I'm not even doing that interview with them right now, bro. I wouldn't. I would have took the interview from any of the QC, Migos, any of them if they want to talk about it. But I wouldn't have did no interview with J. Prince right now, bro. I wouldn't have. I would have kept clean from that part of messiness, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to how many times we done said songs the Migos done. They got a song Messy. Straightening. Shout out to him, man. You know what I mean? Right. But yeah, I wouldn't have did that interview right now. It's not a question I would want to ask him. Like, bro, whatever happened down there looks too fishy for me to take any side or do any. I'll stay the fuck away from that situation, bro. All the way around until the smoke clears, bro, and everything out in the open. Maybe a year from now, I would have did that interview with them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I think it's certain things some people should stay away, but business is business, man. You know, that shit went viral in 2 seconds. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's just the timing's kind of crazy too. They just had the Grammys. Quavo just did his performance, tribute song, the Takeoff. You know what I mean? And then y'all come with this interview right around the same time. Like, that's kind of, you know what I mean? Kind of odd, bro. Yeah. That is quite ironic. The time, as far as that, like, what would happen? It's like you do a tribute song, do the Grammys, get an award or whatever. Wake up the next morning, you got to see that shit. $1 million worth of game. All your people call, man, you seen these niggas on, they did the interview, talk about this. What? Now you gotta watch. You just had your peoples in a good memory, good light in this. Yeah. It was it's like it's kind of like they smothered them real quick and used $1 million worth of game to do it. Like, and that's kind of why I think, from my perspective, why Wallo wasn't feeling it, bro. I think that's why, like, Wallo usually controls those interviews and makes that shit lit. Yeah. Gilly's funny, got a great personality for sure. But Wallo was quiet as fuck on this interview, bro. Mm-hmm. That energy wasn't there, bro. That's saying a lot to me when it comes to Wallo, bro. I think Wallo's a lot sharper than Gilly, bro. People just don't give him the credit because he's smart enough to keep you happy and you not take things serious. His a lot of jokes and a little bit of silly shit, but it's witty as hell. You know what I mean?
Right.
And he got approachable demeanor, but his energy, you can kind of tell. I don't think he was really feeling that interview, bro.
Yeah.
Either he wasn't feeling that interview at that time period, or he wasn't feeling them, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's you know. But me personally, like, we was up right now, and we had that option. You know, we got a huge platform, and Jay Prince wanted to come on our platform, and you'd have called me up like, yeah, the Prince family want to come on. I'd have been like, shit, bro, you got to do that one by yourself. I'm good right now, bro.
Right.
You know what I mean? Good, right. Bro. I'm not doing that. Not doing that.
Yeah. So, I mean, basically, and like to bring up some stuff that we talked about in the other video as well. It looked fishy. You know what I mean? Definitely looked like there's some foul play. And it's like, for what for? You know what I mean? What was the point?
9 times out of 10, it's always money motivated, bro. You know what I mean? And I don't think when we talking money, I'm not talking about that weak ass dice game motherfuckers was talking about they did, or none of that. I think it's a little deeper. It's a deeper issue going on than what it looks like on the surface. I think it may have even been personal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because, you know, Jay Prince's response sounded very personal.
So demeanor, he's acting like, oh, well, Quavo the only one I'm cool with y'all. Which is like, think about it like this. If he feel the way he feel about Offset, who's to say they didn't feel some type of way about Takeoff from the get-go?
Right. Right. And also was to be talked about. I heard brushes of this, so I'm not really sure if this happened or not. I guess there was a little disagreement between Offset and Quavo. And I'm like, he's not.
The Grammys, I think they got in a fight there. You know what I'm saying? Like they got a fight at the Grammys, bro, backstage, bro.
So, yeah. And why? Why did they get into a fight? And again, we only can allege this, and them fighting may be alleged as well too.
Yeah, no, there's no confirmation on it yet. What's been said is that Quavo was doing a tribute song, and Offset wanted to share the stage with him on the song. Mm-hmm. And for some reason, Quavo said no. And that's what they got into it about. I don't know if I believe that for real. I think it's more to that too, because I'm gonna tell you like this. As a human being, I'm looking at this, man. I don't care how much me and you was petty beefing before. If we lose a mutual homie or a family member, where all that shit gonna be squashed immediately. Because life, you start to realize how short life is.
Right.
And it brings that love back that you may have never thought you could regain with a friend or family member again. That love immediately comes back because you're like, damn, bro, all this shit petty. It's bigger shit going on than the little disputes we've been having. I don't see a reason why Quavo wouldn't let him share the stage. So that's why I'm like, it's hard to believe it, because I just can't see that being the reason. Now, would they probably have fought if he did say no? Hell yeah. If I'm Offset, I probably would want to fight. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I don't know how believable that is, bro.
So you see why we're saying here that was detrimental, what Jay Prince said when he said you wasn't even next to him. Because now, looking at that incident, if that happened, now there's fuel to the fire. But then, to play devil's advocate, Quavo could be into it, allegedly. You know what I mean? he could be in it with Jay Prince, and maybe it was a whole setup to get him all along. Now I'm just throwing that
like
out.
some you saying like some Illuminati ritual or something? A lot of people believe that type of stuff, man. A lot of people believe that because of the day it happened, Halloween, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that they be doing some sacrifices, and it could be true because a lot of things line up that are very ironic. You know what I'm saying? Around that Halloween-ish to like November 11, that 11, you know how many people have died consecutively years? It's major figures for the last couple of years in between those time periods.
I'm not sure on the exact number, but I know it's been multiple.
Multiple, bro. Mo 3, King Von, Takeoff this year. What was the snitch from Alpo? He died the Halloween before that. Yeah, bro. But it was like, you know what I mean? Yo, he had on the. Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I'm just saying though, the notable people, bro. This nigga had a movie made about him. They was trapped so hard, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
To New York, he's a major dude. You know, but I'm just saying, man. I can see where you coming from on that. It's an interesting perspective. I'm always open to listen to it if it makes sense, but when it just comes down to just goofiness, but yeah, I get where you coming from on that though. I see what you're doing with that.
Yeah.
It could be a possibility. It's definitely a possibility.
You could be like, all right, now you know what I mean. Like, okay, you got Offset over there. Y'all may own the rights to Migos because you're 2/3 of it. Now he's gone. You still with QC. And again, this is allegedly. I hope that this isn't the case, but we're just playing advocate in conversation for the episode. Like he could be like, now you could be the sole guy of the Migos, and you got all the rights to it and all that stuff. Go ahead, Ivy.
Is he the least talented out of all of them?
Quavo?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think Quavo's the least talented.
So give me the well, unfortunately, Takeoff isn't here to ever do anything again. But them in their prime, give me the order.
I would say Quavo, Offset, Takeoff. That order.
You know how many songs? The only part I knew was Takeoff's part.
Cause Takeoff.
He was the best.
Go ahead.
He was the best rapper out of them three by far. It wasn't he close.
Okay. I mean,
he had the best pen.
Okay. But I think Takeoff is I think he's the more gangster one. So that I think you would relate more to him. He was mad quiet, but like he was the more like.
Yeah, when he spits, bro. You know what I'm saying? He spits.
Yeah.
That one way. But
right.
But I think my order would be Takeoff, Offset, and then Quavo, bro.
Okay. And again, we don't listen to the Migos. That ain't our thing. You know what I mean? But
I've heard more than stuff since Takeoff, and it's sad, bro, that it kind of happens that way. Cause I didn't know I've ever heard of PNB Rock before he, you know what I mean?
Right.
I wasn't into King Von before he passed, but when he passed, I got to listening to some of the stuff and kind of getting into his story or whatever. And I'm like, oh, the dude did have a little talent. Now I can't listen to a lot of his music. It'll have you on demon time, fam. Like, it didn't give me the right feeling, bro. But like I got a lot more familiar with some of these guys after they passed. I got to be honest,
Right.
So that's where it is. Where we at with this, man? Where we at with this, man? Final thoughts on it? What do you think, man?
Final thoughts. I thought Jay Prince was definitely out of line. I don't think he should do no more interviews, at least for a little while. Um, until at least the family and people closely associated with Takeoff at least have their say and how they feel what happened. Give them the chance to mourn their Takeoff's death. That's personally my opinion.
I'm with you on that 100%. I just want to say this, man. You niggas, our black men, you niggas, bro. With the ER on it, bro. Y'all getting on my nerves, man. Y'all starting to really piss me off, bro, because I'm sick of this type of shit, bro. And all these motherfuckers want to claim they steppers, gorillas, mob tide, and all this gangsta ass shit. And them police officers just killed that boy, just all made bond, all of them home. Why ain't none of you niggas ever to do anything that stands for our culture? You can kill all these motherfuckers off in the streets, but y'all can't do nothing that ever represent our culture that doesn't make us look like monkeys, man. That's why I'm tired of you niggas, bro. For real, bro. For real, bro. Y'all ain't about nothing when it comes to this gangster stuff. Y'all ain't never doing nothing gangster for real.
Right.
You doing a lot of rock throwing and hiding your hands, if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we gonna kill a nigga, just let it be rumors, we wild type, we murder him. Shut the fuck up, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit. When is that? When are we as a culture gonna mature enough to know how ignorant and stupid we sound on these televisions and this media nowadays, man? Am I the only one that see this?
Nah, you're not the only one. I'm definitely seeing it, man. So, before we get out of here, man, and I want to cover this part, and I know you've been around, like around the United States, at least in a few spots around the world. Like, how do you feel about that checking in, man?
Personally, you got me fucked up. And checking in with nobody, nigga. Like, you know what I mean? I'm a spiritual dude, man. Like, there's nowhere no man can't tell me I can't go that doesn't own that land.
Right.
Go where the hell I want to go, man. You don't have that authority for real if you don't own it. First off, because then if you own it, it'll be trespassing. I'll be breaking the law. I'm not gonna do that. That's a violation. But nah, man, you ain't gonna tell me I can't come to a hood or a block. And 9 times out of 10, if I do, I always know somebody. And at this point in my life, I get no thrill out of coming to nobody's hood or no block. You see me in your neighborhood, it's because I'm over there visiting somebody, and when I'm done visiting, I'm gone. I don't hang out, none of that. But checking in, nah, bro, I'm not doing that, bro. I don't got to check in with nobody because I don't move in a way. Well, I need to check in with nobody, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro. To me, that's extortion. It's weak. It's cowardly, and that's to me, that's bullying. If you from cities and you think motherfuckers gotta come check in with you, like, who the fuck are you, man? I'm not coming. If you ain't paying for me to be there, you have no reason to be in my business on why I'm there, bro.
Right.
Fuck out of here. I wish I would, bro. How you feel about it?
How I feel about it is like, they're not extorting none of these other races and cultures. They're not extorting them in their neighborhoods. So why they extorting your own? Just
right, bro. If I gotta check in your city, when I get to your hood, your town, your part of town, it better not be one Korean working in none of them stores. It better not be no damn no foreign. It better be all black every. If it ain't like that, bro, you don't ever ask me to check in nowhere. Y'all better be running that full city for sure, bro.
Cause none of
making everybody check in and come over in that way. You better make I'm talking about the president shouldn't be able to come to that motherfucker without checking in with y'all, then, bro.
Right.
Secret Service should be hitting one of y'all lines. We're bringing the president through. We just want to let you guys know. Nah, fam. Until you get there, bro, don't play with me about that, bro. Nah, I'm not going for it. with that being said, I'm prepared as well.
Right.
We see how niggas is. You see what I'm saying? We see how they are.
Right.
Have to be aware. You know what I mean? I'm aware.
Yeah. So definitely, man. And like Ivy was saying, man, do some stuff that's gonna uplift the culture, man. Don't do things that are gonna bring the culture down. He said that best. Like, do some stuff that's gonna, it's gonna be monumental to us. Something like the civil rights.
Last time I checked, George Zimmerman was still alive. A bunch of the cops that killed a bunch of our kids are still alive. So I don't believe in y'all steppers. I don't believe in your shooters. Then last time I checked, half you shooters and shit telling on everybody nowadays, bro. I definitely can't respect that.
Yeah, gonna tell.
Snitch with a pistol? Yeah, a snitch with a pistol? That don't even sound scary.
Right. So we're gonna wrap this up. Before y'all get out of here, again, like, comment, subscribe, share. Put your notifications on, man. If you got any suggestions, like what we were saying earlier, yo, hit our Gmail, hit us on Instagram, man.
Hey, y'all, help us get to this goal for this month, man. We want to hit 1,000 on the subscribe side, man. So subscribe with us, man. Comment and like so we can get in that algorithm so everybody can get a taste of what Plug Talk doing over here. And y'all ain't gotta go home. But you got to get the fuck out of here. Peace and blessings.